Welcome back, everyone. Hope you've been enjoying the discussion online this week. I'm looking forward to a good one next week as well. We're going to be talking about the digital divide. And it's a topic that we don't often talk about. I think maybe we take for granted that our use of internet because it's readily accessible to us. But for many, many people throughout the world, and even here in our own country, the internet is not nearly as accessible. And one of the questions is, have we become so dependent upon it? Do we use it so much that to not have easy access to the internet poses an issue of equality? So that'll be an important discussion that we have next week. The week following that, we're going to be having a rather unique discussion, and it is going to be built on the papers that you turn in with the next project, the integrative paper that you'll be doing for this next week. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what that is, what the purpose of that paper is, and what you should be looking at in doing it. First of all, bear in mind that this next Wednesday, the 29th, is when the paper will be due. So you'll have a little bit of double duty this week. Not only will you be working on the discussions, but you'll also be writing that paper if you haven't already written it. Once it gets to me on the 29th, then that next day on Thursday, I will distribute it to everybody who is in your group, because the basis for the next week's discussion, the week of May 4th, will be the papers that you have written. So instead of having a video from the outside, or instead of looking at some Pew Research report or some other article, your papers will be the focus of our discussion. And here's what I'd like for you to talk about in those papers. Hopefully, over the course of the semester, you've learned some things. Maybe there's been some things that have been surprising to you. Maybe there have been some things that you weren't aware of before, or you've been able to think about technology and families in a new way, somehow or another. And I suspect there's probably several things like that that have occurred to you over the course of the semester. What I would like you to do this week, in a 3-page paper, and you can look in the syllabus for more directions about it, what I'd like you to do is to write a brief reaction paper about what you've learned this semester and how it will impact your use of technology. A lot of the focus that we've had this semester has been looking at what experiences other people are having, or what kind of research is being done out there on other people's experiences. But I want you this week to focus in on your own experiences. What have I learned from this class, and how will it affect my use of technology going forward? Put that into a 3-page paper. We'll distribute those papers to everyone, and then by the following Sunday, we'll have asked everybody to have read those papers, and they will be the basis of discussion for us going into that next week's discussion. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I oftentimes find that this is really one of the most interesting discussions of the semester, because you're responding to what your own experience has been with this class. Well, as I said earlier, I think this is the last instructor video I'll be doing, because there really is no more content to talk about. I've really enjoyed the class this semester. I really have enjoyed our discussions online, and am looking forward to more of them the next couple of weeks. So, I'll see you online.